just started playing chess and you have lost a lot of games because of opponent's traps. Well, here's the thing about those traps. Whenever the opponent sets that up, they themselves are taking a risk. The risk of assuming you to be foolish. Because if you are, then you'll definitely fall for it. But if you are not, then you can really punish them badly. So I'm going to debunk a few of these traps and a few popular ones. So let's begin with the scholar's mate. So of course you know what a scholar's gambit is or a scholar's mate. All you do is play this particular move. And now the white is deciding to threaten your f7 pawn, and it's a checkmate in the next move if you don't play it properly. But you already know what happens. So as black, you defend it very casually, right? You just say no. And what White has to do is play it even more casually. He just goes for pawn to d3 in hopes of pushing your knight off with a bishop threat, or maybe pinning your queen. But all you have to do is play it even more casually. You push your pawn to d6, and then if White tries to do so, you just threaten White's queen that oh, move away. But White could even be more brave and take your knight. Let's really see if that's advantageous. White is threatening my queen. I think, oh, taking this bishop might be better, trading off queens might be better, but it's really not. Let's just take the queen. What would he do? Would he take my queen? No, he won't, because now I have his rook trapped, and in the next move I'll have the rook either way. He can't really stop me. He'll try defending his bishop, but I'm already at an advantage. But even if he does not do so, placing this knight here is really advantageous because you have already developed the piece. Your queen is still inside, and in a few moves, either way, you will attack the white queen, throwing it off guard, and it will have to defend itself, and you will be at an advantage as the black. So another very common opening for white or even for black would be the queen's flank. They just try to lure you in, and they do it very aggressively. In fact, white decides to play queen to h5. And I've shown this in previous videos as well, but even in this particular video, you can see that as black, let me show you from the black perspective. As black, we are kind of inclined to push this queen off, right? We don't want it lingering in our half of the board. And so we do this. But this is really bad for the game. Why? Because now he can simply do this. In fact, take my rook, give me a check. I'll have to defend it with something, and I'm really bad in this position. So, what I should either do to defend it, there is one way of defending it with the knight, but that's not really good either because he'll anyway take the pawn and he'll have some tempo in the game. What I prefer to do is just play knight to c6. Defend this pawn, ignore the queen. I mean, not ignore the threat, but ignore the presence of the queen there. And eventually, he'll try to do something else, right? He has to make some move, and in the next move, I'll just push out the queen with my knight, or really take advantage of the fact that the queen is out, and I'll attack the queen. Whenever the opponent tries to make any trap or any opening with the queen itself, you punish him by attacking the queen because they'll have to move it over, defend it, and with those attacks itself, I can develop my pieces. That was it about these two openings and how to defend them. I'll make a few more videos on different openings and different traps and how to defend them. And if you want to watch more such content, please subscribe to Chess Gaja. And if you want to watch anything in particular, do drop a comment and we'll make a video on it.